Hey there, Commanders. Welcome back to another exciting matchup here in round 2 of the Great World War II Face-Off. Today we've got Johnny AI Knoxville playing the 26th Rifles on your left for the Allies in red. On your right in blue, we have Leibstandarte. He is playing Panssaridivisioona for the Axis in blue. So we're way up north recreating the continuation war here in Finland. Let's see what we got here. We got a lot of T-26Cs, which seems to be pretty common as of late, and some B models. Majority of the equipment heading here to the top of the map. Got an SG-43 trying to hold things off for Johnny A. Knoxville, and it's already engaging some of the trucks here. Sniper team seeing things coming into the woods. I don't think these... Are these Russian or German? Okay, so they have captured Russian 50 millimeters, so they can actually have some range. PAC-38 goes down to the Yak-9B. No anti-aircraft in place yet here. And Sniper engaging Yakari out here in the open, trying to get into their into their home, the woods. Unfortunately for the Sniper, he is dead. We've got some DP guards here and an M42 who will die, along with an SG-43, unless Johnny Knoxville spots it. OB-25 engaging those BAFCs. And Maxim engaging the SG-43 along with something was firing here that was heavier. Maybe it was a BFC. Yak-9B coming in. So it looks like he bought two. Knocks out a Maxim, but there's one more. And the T-26 rush seems to be going quite well here up north after the ISU-152 absolutely obliterates the 45mm anti-tank gun. The SG-43 is burned to a crisp by Molotov cocktails, and all that's left to protect this flag are two guard squads. Not too good. Sniper team here taking suppression from the Maxim machine gun, and it looks like, yeah, that 50 mil is in range here. So Maxim gets pinned. Guards trying to move into position. Sniper might die here to the 50mm mortar, and he does. Wow, that thing is killing so fast. SG-43 is pinned down. Another Sniper here. Gvard getting pushed back by the Sniper team. And our platoon of T-26s are just pushing through top side of the map here. Something's coming in from the left. It looks like we got a T-34, which could be quite useful, and Blenheim made it in, but I'm not sure where he dropped his bombs. Sorry about that. I was too zoomed in. Down to the south here, at the bottom of the map, nothing happening. So it's all happening up here mid and to the top of the map. Not sure why he's got this guy floating around with no bombs. Maybe he forgot about them. Guards are aggressively pushing, trying to take out the 50mm mortar that has devastated the front line here for Johnny A. Knoxville. M42 lining up on something. I'm guessing it T-26? No, the Yakari. So he wisely pulls them back. T-34, only one unit coming. Oh, we got a second one coming in now. And a ton of infantry. Yak-9 not finding his target yet. 40mm Bofors. Or, I don't know if that's Bofors or an indigenous clone. Probably just a Bofors. Yak-9 is pushed away. I don't have very good luck with those in 10 versus 10. I just don't think they're fast enough or have enough resilience, but in a 1 versus 1 or a 2 versus 2, it's usually fine. So 50mm mortar is really causing some problems here. And I'm not seeing any artillery right now by Johnny A. Knoxville. SG-43, another one about to get knocked out here by a Sniper team. See who dies first. Oh, pins the sniper with barely any suppression bar left. T-26 not engaging. So the SG-43 looks like it's going to win this battle. Can the guards take out the 50 mil? We've got a Molotov team right here and a TNT team. Oh my gosh. Those mortars are just that's absurd. I'm sorry. You're taking out a two-man mortar team and you lose an entire squad. T-26s drifting backwards. They stuck the turret on one of these T-34s and oh no. Strelkovy gets killed in the Studebaker. T-34 is hoping to hold on here. It's a 13-11. So, I mean, it's really just this flag at the moment. But there's nothing here anymore. It's all been wiped. Once this guard team's wiped, the only thing protecting this entire middle section is the M42, which is facing this way, and the SG-43. Not a good situation whatsoever. And these guards are not going to be able to use their DP-28 here in the woods. They need to pull back, which he is doing. Got more Strelkovy teams, and these guys, I think they're pretty expensive. 25 or 30 points. It looks like tried to make a break here with the Finns, but getting stopped by the SG-43. Transmission got damaged on that ISU-152. That's definitely helpful. I'll see if he gets a side shot as he tries to peek out here. We've only got two T-26s left. The rest were massacred on the road here. Ak-38 bouncing on that T-34. He has APCR, but I think you got to be within 1,000 meters to use that. You do. Dual 50 millimeters just wiping out another SG-43. So this lane is basically open now. Yak 9B makes it back in. I know you bought two. I think they're 95 points. Fiat G50 up here. He's going to be able to stay in. He didn't call him back. As we've got two Bofors up here. And a JU-87 D5's coming in. ZSU M15 going to be a bit late here. And he's going to lose one. He just lost one to that ISU-152. Wow. I cannot believe what I'm seeing here with this JU-87. We'll finally get pushed off. ISU-152 does not go down. Another Yak 9B is knocked down. This guy made it away. So we're down to 3 squads up here. It's a 15-9. He's got to have an AT gun or more T-34s. This is a really tough position to be in. He deployed the IS-1 down here. That's an interesting choice with the ISU-152 up to the north. But if he's going to try and redirect, he's got 5 flags right here he can take, and there's really not much holding on to it, so he could definitely make a move back. He needs recon. I'm not seeing anything right now, and there's just an overwhelming amount of units up here. Pushing things back. He needs a reset. Really needs to hold this flag, reset back here. Until he can get enough points to push. Just stop the bleeding. And try to redirect attention. Now the Ju-87 D5 is back in, going for the IS-1. Does he still have eyes on him? He shouldn't, but he might still get the kill. Oh, that's brutal. And another Russian tank goes down to the Finns. Guess that Fiat could still see him. We've got another OB-25 coming in here. No AT guns yet, though. T-34 can knock out these T-26s pretty easy, but we've got a Sturmy in here now. These guys with the extra 5 points, I feel like bounce a lot more than the regular Stug 3s. If you have an that's at least my experience. I don't know how different it is on the tables, but my own experience is it bounces more. Brewster comes in, which I think I'd heard was the worst fighter of the war. I thought I probably just read a meme somewhere. And ground strafes the M42. Yak-9 does manage to knock out a plane. The Brewster's got a double vet. And he's just going to ignore the Yak-9 and keep going for the M42. He's going to come back around to get him. Yes, he is. He's probably too slow, though. 480 kilometers an hour, not going to be fast enough to get him. So both fighters dip out. Got more T-26s heading to the front line here. And it looks like Johnny A. Knoxville is going to do my recommendation, which is reestablish another line here. Prevent more losses. He's got 11 minutes to pick up some flags. Definitely doable. A lot of these flags are lightly defended. He just has to have the right combination of equipment. But it might make sense. You can tell in the comments if you disagree. Might make sense to wait a couple if he can just hold on. Wait a tick or two until he can buy like AA together along with infantry and a tank to push through here. Because we've got AT now in close range, and these guys probably have APCR. So, close up, they should be able to handle anything if they get out of their Jeep. Sturmovicki walking out in the open. He needs mortars or something. I'd be really surprised if he doesn't call in a mortar or an artillery piece. So if you ever see Soviet 50mm mortars in any division, go ahead and buy them. They can be pretty clutch. T-26B goes down to the T-34E. Another one trying to get out of view now. Just like cockroaches, tons of them all around. Another one's knocked out. But what are these, 15? Yeah. 15 points. So basically, it's a disheartened infantry squad with a cannon and a machine gun. Not a bad deal. So, pretty sure the Guard's going to win here, even though they only have one submachine gun. But I think these guys only have 1 and 5 men. Yak-9 finishes the job. Beaufort is just a little too far back to protect. So they TNT each other, but the Sturmovicki do stay alive with 3 men left. You can see the Pioneers falling back. We got a KV-1E. Oh, the Yak-9B knocks out a bomber here. That's pretty big. But there is a platoon and a half of infantry coming in. Brewster on the Yak-9B. He's got him smoking. Can he knock him out? He gets knocked out of the sky by the ITPSV-41. What a name. He's going to want to move this guy. So we're seeing some recon put in here by Johnny A. Knoxville that'll give him a lot of good information. Unfortunately, his sniper might die here to another one. Oh, wow, he knocked out the WC-52. Trying to get autos in. He keeps using those Yak-9Bs, but we've got too much AA here now. Brewster on his tail. He's never going to catch up to him. And the Oftos got stuck out in the open. And so 2 more squads and a sniper are about to be toast. Brewster is knocked out of the sky by the ZSU M15. And now we're moving up the M42s, but he's only got these 2 squads, and one got spotted here. And after that round, they're both gone. So he really doesn't want to walk these out in the open. At least he took out one of these triple vetted snipers, which have been absolutely brutal. It really seems like the sniper teams and the 50mm mortars have done so much damage here today. We've got 7 minutes on the tick timer. The hero sniper is killed by a Soviet sniper. Yak-9B trying to make it back in. You're going to go for the Ju-87. No, he's going for the Yakari. Can't make it. Will he get shot down by the Ju-87? He does. Oh, that's brutal. SG-43 in a good position here to stop some of the troops, but there's T-26s coming right behind, and there was only one DP team who, for some reason, was out of their building. The hero Krysov is here. Right? Krysov? Whatever. And a KV-85. I hate the KV-85. Some people love it. I just can't stand something that seems to get penned all the time and goes... Oh, where's that speed? 28 to 35 kilometers an hour. Way too slow. The Soviet Churchill. M42's engaging infantry down here, but will be shortly overwhelmed. He has no machine gun tank support or infantry support, so... Is he out of HE yet? He's got 3 shells left. He's not going to kill this infantry. The Yak-9 comes in to shoot the Do-17 Z1 down. Gets some bursts of 20 mil off, but is unable to knock him out of the sky. M42 knocks out a BAFC before he goes up in flames. Do-17 Z1. Damaged again, but not killed off by the Yak-9. And the IPTV knocks out the Yak-9B. What a silly name. So just infinity T-26s here. And you had to see, you know, something we didn't talk about at the beginning. He went with Juggernaut versus a balanced. And that seemed to just completely break the line here. And really work out, because we're at a major defeat with 19 to 5. With less than 2 minutes to go, there are tons of T-26s out here. And what's happening over here? Going for the sniper before the end of the match here? Yes. 42, will he get another kill? He does. Sturmovicki getting involved and shooting infantry out here, not going to live very long against all those DT machine guns. Can we see a kill on the ISU-152 before the end of the match? That's the question. He's got the equipment to do it up here. Neither side brought out artillery, just aircraft. 30 seconds to go. Will the Blenheim get its bombs off before the timer goes up? I believe you will. And the guards make it out alive with 2 men left. Surprised. The Su-85 is going to get it off and kill the ISU. He kills a shooter. 2 seconds. And the ISU 152 lives another day. We have a major victory for Leibstandarte, however I pronounce that originally. 1750 kills to 865. Let's see the kills from Johnny A. in Knoxville. Looks like those Yak 9Bs took out a few units. Even a bomber, T-34, took out some T-26s. Same here, just trying to hold off the swarm. M42 doing a pretty good job. So the M42s did well, T-34s did well, and the Yak 9s did okay. Now let's see on the other side. We've got the ISU 152 doing quite a bit, and the 50 mils. I feel like these things just started breaking the line right away, along with a T-26 rush up to the top of the map, and that just kind of ended it. Look at what our Surma Aho did here before he died. Man, he killed a lot. So sniper teams and just a generally good use of different types of equipment here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the second match here in round 2, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.